Good evening, I'm Hannah Bueller. Some parents tell us they are upset over how information about COVID-19 cases is being shared, and now a state resource that is supposed to make that information available is not online. This is what you see when you go to New York State's school COVID report card. The page says it's being updated and survey data is not available. This page is supposed to show where COVID-19 has popped up in local schools. Well, parents in West Seneca wanted to tell school officials what they thought tonight at tonight's school board meeting. But as Olivia Proya reports, many were not allowed inside.
Police were called to the West Seneca School District's public school board meeting after the district refused to let concerned employees and parents inside.
I thought this would be an open meeting. As it says on the board, it's an open meeting. Clearly, it's not that open. It's open to 7 people.
A worker for the school district says only 7 people were allowed inside. They had to register in advance. Kristen Bowler could not ask questions. She wants to know how she can prevent her 8th grade daughter from falling behind. Her daughter was exposed to COVID at school Monday. She is now missing almost all of her classes to quarantine.
I'm emailing. I have messaged the front desk, the main office at the school. I have called the main office multiple times. I have put in voice principal email and a phone call. I cannot get any response from anybody. I came to the school board meeting today with a nice written out letter trying to say, okay, what do I do as a parent? Why are we doing this? Why are we experiencing this? And I got told, no, you didn't register. You're not allowed in the building.
Darnisha Jackson's daughter was also exposed to COVID, but she says the district didn't tell her.
They sent a lot of children home, the whole 7th grade football team, which she's the only girl on the football team. And they sent certain kids home that they believe was in contact with the students. My daughter wasn't sent home, but the next day when I took her to get her shot, that's when she fell ill and started losing her taste buds and things like that. So I got her tested and it came back positive.
Jackson says this week's football practices have been canceled and their game postponed. The Erie County Department of Health says COVID cases in people under the age of 18 are up 42% over the last month. Cases among 5 to 10-year-olds have increased 76% in the past week. Meanwhile, the state's school COVID report card site is down. A representative for the Department of Health says it's being updated and will be back up by Monday.
At this point, I feel that we are slacking on our children.
Once your daughter's no longer sick, will you feel comfortable sending her back?
No, I don't.
I'm scared to send her back because I'm afraid that if she ends up in contact again, this is going to happen all over again.
7 Eyewitness News was also not allowed into the board meeting to ask questions. One member says she is not prepared to comment on the COVID cases right now. In West Seneca, Olivia Proya, 7 Eyewitness News.